Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gideon Stuff Adventures. This one's going to be a little bit of a different format than some of the other ones that I do. So today, I am heading out to the Little Florida Mountains, just south of Deming, New Mexico, looking for agates. Southern New Mexico, especially the Deming area, Luna County in general, is world renowned for their agates. Lots of beautiful, beautiful agates are found in this area. And I'm really excited because some of the agates that we're going to be looking for today have the potential to be fluorescent. So this means that underneath a UV light, they'll glow or fluoresce. So I'm really, really excited about this. At the gas station right now, Janelle's inside grabbing some snacks and stuff. But yeah, I've got high hopes for this. This should be pretty fun. The best part of the trip, waiting in line at the Border Patrol checkpoint. Alrighty, while past Gideon sits and waits at the Border Patrol, present Gideon is going to give you a little bit of context for this adventure. The video that you're watching right now is actually two separate adventures stitched together. The first one was from middle of November 2024, and the second one is from middle of December 2024. Between the two adventures, I did a little bit of research on the area and realized there are some features that I missed that I wanted to go to. Sometimes when I go on my hikes and my adventures, I don't do that much research into the area because I like to go out there and explore it and take my own notes, observe things for myself, and then I'll come back and I'll compare it to things that other people have done and just kind of see how I stack up. And in this case, there were definitely some things that I missed that I wanted to see. So we'll get onto those later. As for the actual geology of the Little Florida Mountains, it's very standard for this part of New Mexico. The Little Florida Mountains are sitting in the Basin and Range province, and they are mostly comprised of Cenozoic volcanic rocks and sedimentary rocks, mostly volcanic clastic sedimentary rocks. So the Florida Mountains, the big mountains, are a little more interesting geologically. They've got some Precambrian stuff exposed, but as far as the Little Floridas go, it's mostly different rhyolite flows interbedded with different pyroclastic flows. You've got some lahars, you got some agglomerate, things like that. So pretty standard, simple stuff for the Basin and Range. Of course, there is a lot of faulting out here, but most of the faulting is poorly exposed. It's been eroded away, or it's just covered up by modern day alluvium. So there's not a whole lot of that to see. The mineralogy of the area can be very interesting. In fact, right at the base of the Little Floridas is Rockhound State Park, one of the only state parks in the United States that encourages you to come and collect rocks. They're well known for their thunder eggs, which are a type of agate. We've talked about agate before. Agate is a secondary accumulation of silica minerals, quartz, mogonite, things like that. It forms in these banded patterns, and it fills the cavities and spaces left behind in volcanic rocks a lot of time. Because again, it's a secondary accretion. Agate's really awesome. We've talked about agates before on the channel, so I'm not going to get too far into that. But that's what I was out there to look for originally. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and explore the Little Florida Mountains. So we're about 3 miles from Lava Cap, but we pulled over here because Janelle spotted some obsidian, which is pretty cool. I picked up right here a chunk of flow-banded rhyolite, and she found our first agate of the day. So let's see that agate. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Beautiful out here, that's for sure. The road getting up here is quite rough. Four-wheel drive is highly recommended. couple of good little agate pieces. Got a nice chunk of jasper. Just got here, so. This looked like a good spot to get out, and I think it is. A little bit of fire agate. Look at that banding. It's beautiful. And this here's a little quartz scepter. Here's some cool pieces. Got this. Look at that. Pretty cool. Little piece of rhyolite with some agates in it. Here's a nice little geode. Pretty cool. There's also been a lot of this like altered volcanic glass around here. It's kind of orangey. I like it. I think it's kind of pretty. And then I found this big old chunk of agate that I'm going to need to clean up and maybe break open to really appreciate the beauty. Alright, let's take a look at some of my finds here. Focus up, camera. It's a cute little guy. Let's move on from cute and little to absolutely ginormous. This is a really cool piece. I love that. That might be my favorite one I found today just because it's so massive. And there's some really interesting stuff around here. Right now, let's see, what's this piece got? Let's see, battery pickup. This one I might break open. That's on the outside. This one I'll probably break open. And there's one I saw that had a bunch of like reddish botryoidal chalcedony on the outside. Where did that one go? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Some fire agate for you. Sweet. So of course, as soon as I said that I found the largest agate I've ever found, Janelle's like, oh, well look at this. And found this massive honker. It's a really nice agate right there. Now we're trying to dig up this piece and it's massive. Let's see if we get it. Well, got it out. Damn near broke my shovel. No way. It's just that.
Yeah, I think the rest of the stuff out, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so we've been working on splitting it apart because we realized by looking at chunks like this, yeah, let's see that. You can see all the agate inside there. This one here, we've got agate on the walls, and out here is a bunch of like fully formed quartz crystals with dipyramids, like this is the inside of a geode. And I just split the main chunk open. Let's see what's inside.
Oh my god.
Oh!
All fucking agate, bro.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. That is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Want me to see if I can break that piece? Oh. Wow. Wow. top of Lava Cap. Oh man, it's beautiful up here. Those are the Floridas. Absolutely stunning. I lied. That there is Lava Cap, I believe. Which I don't think is an official name of this mountain, but it's a more like a local term, Lava Cap, which I guess makes it more or less official. Look at my beautiful cracked windshield. Ah, the adventure buggy. Here's a little chunk of agate. All right, so looking north right now, there's Cook's Peak. We turn to the east, there's the Organs and Las Cruces. To the south, there's my truck, looking sexy as hell. There's the Floridas. Out there's the Portrillos. Those are the Franklins, way in the back. San Andres, Sierra de las Uvas, the Caballos, way out there, the Caballos. Okay, so I found a couple of little tiny ones, but I'm gonna hike down here to this saddle, just kind of see if there's any agates in there. Not as much stuff here as there was at the last spot we were at. I kind of have a suspicion that if I get down into the arroyo, I'll find some more agates. That's typically how that works. I want to hike over to these rock cliffs, but I'm not sure if I will have time to do that. I'm gone for too long, so we'll see what happens. Starting to see some more stuff as I'm coming down into this saddle. Those cliffs are looking mighty tasty. I'll tell you what, I might have to run over there. So yeah, finding some little bits of agate. I was seeing a bunch of this dark stuff on the ground. I just assumed it was more volcanic glass, obsidian, which is a rhyolitic volcanic glass. This is a rhyolite dominated system. But then I picked this piece up and I realized that nope, this is actually chalcedony. Chalcedony and obsidian both have a conchoidal fracture, so they can be, mistaken for each other if you're just looking at them on the ground. But this one looked a little bit different. I picked it up. I was like, oh yeah, this is chalcedony around here. So sweet. All right, so found a little agate bit right here. Definitely not as much lying around as it was over the mountain, but there's still some here, and so that's keeping me hopeful. We shall see what I come up with. Alrighty, so I've decided to go to those cliffs because why not? The call of adventure is too strong, and I'm hoping that if I drop down in this arroyo that I'll be able to get a better look at a good sampling of all the different rock units out here. Looks like one of these rhyolites, I have a sneaky suspicion it's the upper one, is a little more welded than the other ones, which means that it's got less vesicles basically in it for agates to grow. So I'm hoping that if I go through this arroyo, it'll cut down through a bunch of different units and it'll wash down a bunch of rocks from all over the place that I can look at and sample from. I do not know the specific geologic units out here because one of the things I like to do when I come out on just a recreational hike is I like to go into it blind. I bring my field notebook with me, and I write down rock descriptions and record what I see, and then see if I can, you know, correlate my observations with geologic maps after the fact. It's kind of fun for me. It's a little bit of practice. Obviously, don't do that when you're, you know, actually working for someone or going out somewhere to do something important. Look at the geologic map first, and in fact, bring one with you. But it's fun practice for me, and I enjoy it. Whoa! Whoa! This is heavy. Is it magnetic? I've got a feeling that this is goethite or hematite. Huh. Maybe weakly magnetic. Interesting. Interesting. Olai Artfeld, by the way, it's one of the reasons I love that thing is because it has that magnet. Huh. Look at that. Oh. In the pocket it goes. It's pretty cool. And I guess, as I pulled out the Olai Artfeld, I'll show you guys what else I've got with me. Pocket knife. CJRB shale. Absolutely love this thing, although there is no shale to be found anywhere near here. Fixed blade, QSP Canary XL. Still working on reviewing this dang thing. Still trying to get my thoughts together. Hiking gun, as always, is my Ruger Wrangler. And I guess in my bag I've got my S-Wing 2.5 pound sledge. Got my Right in the Rain field notebook, and I've got a big pencil in my pocket, so there we go. There's a little tank built here for cattle. Huh. Sweet. To be honest with you guys, I'm not looking for agates anymore. I'm just enjoying this scenery. Oh man. Isn't that just gorgeous? Answer is yes. Alright, do I want to go down the fun way or the easy way? Let's do the fun way. Now, I don't know what this canyon is named, if it even has a name, but it needs a name because this is beautiful. And I think I found a name for it. Javelina Jawbone Canyon. I wonder if this skull is here somewhere. Probably upstream. Yep! Stepped right over it. Oh man! Look at that. It's a gnarly looking skull, huh? Broke off his incisor. Man, look at that. That's a pretty cool find. Oh man, that is just breathtaking. Whoa! There's a hole there. Yeah, I can squeeze down that. Go on the other side. I love the way the water is carving that out. It's pretty spectacular. Now I think we should probably go this way. That is some nasty water. But I'm gonna have to jump over it. If I fall in, I'm gonna stink for weeks. I can tell you that. Oh man. Beautiful, and there's the big cliffs I wanted to get to. So let's get over there. We're almost there. Look at that. Look at that. But that looks pretty sketchy, at least to a big pool. So I think we're gonna go just along this ridge here. See if we get up there. And that might be the better idea, anyways, because we're getting pretty low, and I don't want to have to climb up all of this again. My phone is about to die, so I wanted to get one last shot in case it decides to bite the dust before I get to the cliffs. It's November, my dude. What are you still doing out and about? He doesn't care. The weather's still fine. Actually, I realized that because my phone is about to die, I should probably start heading back towards Janelle in the truck. I don't want to lose communication with her. So, bye-bye big cliffs. That's okay. One of these days. And instead, we're going to climb up to the top of this one and then walk across the ridge to that initial saddle that I was checking out. So, let's do it. I just climbed up this rock wall. I need a cameraman, right? I need a cameraman to record all the stuff I do. And I left my camera person at the truck. I have to start doing better, guys. I'm gonna have to start doing better. So these cliffs right here are made out of a volcaniclastic rock, which means, see here, it's a volcanic breccia. So it's ash that's picked up a bunch of other lithics with it as it was erupted, probably a pyroclastic flow or a lahar. And we can actually see some really cool faulting in there. Right here we've got a conjugate fault. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Are volcanic classic rocks sedimentary or volcanic? That's a debate that I've had with several people. Okay, so remember that big cliff that I wanted to hike to that I thought looked so amazing? Well, it turns out it has a name, and it's called the Nut. And in that same area is another natural formation called the Little Needle's Eye, which is a natural arch. And so, of course, I had to go see them. There's also an area close by called Indian Post Office, which I went over there to that area as it's marked on Google Earth, and it's a neat little bluff, but I'm not sure why it's called that. It's a very interesting name, though. So if anyone knows, feel free to let me know in the comments below. So anyways, had to go back and do some further exploring to the Little Needle's Eye and the Nut. Alrighty, a few weeks later, back at the Little Floridas. This time, we're going to be looking for the Little Needle's Eye, which is an arch out here. Came in on the Luna Mine Road, which in some parts is barely recognizable as a road. And in fact, right here is a spot that is a little bit more adventurous than I want to put my truck through right now. So we're leaving the truck right here. We're going to hike, a mile and a half or so out to the mine, the Luna Mine, and then we'll go up to the needle or to the little arch. And the little arch is actually fairly close to that canyon that I came out of last time we were up here. And that canyon, by the way, is called Black Rock Canyon. Don't know why. Most of the rocks there are pink, but you know, whatever. I'm not in charge of naming these canyons. And yeah, should be fun. You can actually see, maybe, yeah, barely. You can see there's a little arch right there, but the one we're looking for is over this way. Yep, there's a good look at the Little Needle's Eye, our destination. Sweet. Oh yeah, it's it's all over the place. So this black shiny stuff here is what they were mining out here. I think this is manganese oxide, sometimes called wad. Yeah, look at that. That's actually really pretty. It's got quite the shine to it. This looks to be slag and stuff right here, mostly. That'll be the second manganese mine that we've been to recently. Huh. Let's see. Oh, that is gorgeous. Wow. Right up there is the arch. This little road goes off that way. There's some mines up there. Just over this little hill, there's a bunch of workings. Interesting. Pardon the sun, but the arch is going to be right here. Over here, this big pile of rocks is called the Nut. And this little canyon that I came down in the last video was right between that and the arch. And I actually came up and climbed the hill over the arch before going back to the top. So I missed it. I didn't even know it was there when I did that. But now I know. Well, there's the arch. And right in here are extensive mine workings. I mean, we've got stuff everywhere. Main rock, it looks like, is this volcanic conglomerate Probably a bunch of high energy lahar flows. Looks like there's a fence up there. There's a better look at the arch without the sun in the way. And the same thing about all these mine workings through here. Long and skinny. Ha! Almost there. A little steep, you know? Woo. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, in all her holiness. Just a little bit more. We will go around the tree. How's it coming? I agree, let's just live here. Build little cliff dwellings. It'll be awesome. There's a what? Oh, sweet. We'll have to sign that. Oh man, it's beautiful up here. Oh yeah, there's a mini arch. There's 7 C's. Wow. You're horrible. I'll never forgive you. Well, there's the arch. Now we're going to head this way and drop down to the mine workings. And it looks like there's some kind of roads that go out through here. And so we're going to see if we can follow those back down off the mountain. Should be pretty fun. It's a pretty great arch. Honestly, better than the Doñana arch. It's like, it's solid too. Yuck!
Can we throw a rock in it?
Yes, throw a rock in it, please. That's like the... I will. It's like the grossest water I've ever seen in my life. And it's so still. It's like not moving at all. Make it move. Ugh! Actually, that wasn't as gross as I was expecting.
Why did it close up like that?
That was pretty gross.
That's how your ass closes up after you throw it.
What is wrong with you? Well, here we are at some of the mining stuff. It's gonna be off that way a little bit more. But it looks like what they were doing here, you can see all this manganese oxide. Looks like they found a vein and then they mined out a trough just along this vein here. Yeah. Yep. Huh. Cool, cool, cool. You good? Slipped a little. No, no, not at all. Big old stake in the ground and big old hole. Yeah. Woo cow.
Oh my god.
That's a big old hole. No, it's not that big. Oh, you want your phone back? There you go. Throw it in the hole.
No.
Wow. Huh. Oh, looks like we can go in the hole. Well, 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 don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go in the hole. Yes, I can get out of this hole. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Oh, and it still keeps going. Holy cow. I doubt it, but it looks like it goes like down. We've got a big fault right here where all the mineralization is coming in. Huh. So we found a hole. Let's see what's in this hole. I wonder if this goes and connects to those other holes. Oh. So far, so good. There's a big pipe on the ground. Yeah. Oh, shit. There's a collapse back here, and it looks like it goes down further. Yeah, come on in. It's actually the nicest mine we found in a while. Huh. Huh. What do we have here? Something crazy. I don't know yet. I don't see the shaft. Oh, there's a shaft. Looks like there's something there too. I found a snake skin. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, this is pretty rock. Oh, well, that sucks. I hate it when people lock me out. Must go back quite a ways. I can smell it. Smells deep. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, looks like that's going to be a wrap on today's adventure. We're running out of daylight, but there's the little needle eye. We're going to have to come back one of these days and do some exploring out in here. Some really interesting erosion in the rhyolites up here. Kind of like a bunch of spires and towers. And there's a big manganese mine right out here. So lots of potential for future adventures, but not today. Today we just gotta get back to the truck before the sun sets. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Big shout out to my channel members right here at the Cowboy level. I appreciate everything they do for the channel. If you want to become a channel member and support me directly, there's a button down below. As for the rest of you hooligans, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment below, and subscribe, and share the video. Did I already say that? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, I've been Gideon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.